Hey YouTube, Wheelchair21 here, and this is the review for SH Figuarts Garo. Anyways, SHF Garo is probably one of the most magnificent Figuarts I have seen thus far. Garo comes from the TV show Garo, and anyone who doesn't know that, you're a D-D-D. I swear to God, no offense, but people who ask it, you either don't know the better tokusatsus that are better than the Rescue Fire or whatever, the Tomika crap, that garbage, than Garo. Garo puts Tomika, Rescue Fire, or whatever you call it, to shame. I mean, Garo was only 25 episodes, had a TV movie, had a new movie, is getting an OVA/Gaiden or whatever they call it, for the canceled prologue season, which tells of the Evil Knight Garo's counterpart called Kiba. And, well, anyway, this is, SHF Garo. SHF Garo has many designs, many details in his designing, from his arms, to his legs, to his nice belt, buckle, and his broadsword. One of my biggest peeves is, if you look very closely, his talking ring, Zaruba, is in gold. They didn't take the time to color it in silver. For me, I mean, it's kind of like the thighs and the missing fingertips. But, I mean, I don't care about the thighs as much as the Zaruba, because for a while, I just thought, oh, hey, Zaruba isn't that noticeable on the Figuart. Or I thought it would be a little lower on his middle finger, because that's where it usually was when he was in human form. But, Koga, in his, I guess, armored form, it becomes part of the gauntlet itself, and it's less noticeable because it's not painted in, less details in that. And a thing about the Figuart is its back has nice designs and plates. One of the things about it is you can take off these little talons and replace it for, if I can get it to stand up straight without falling over, stand up straight. Okay, now, I understand, if you can replace those talons, you can replace it for this cape that's supposed to go on nicely. It's not posable, it's not movable, it's just a hard, kind of rubbery plastic. It doesn't really bend, it's not pliable. It's not like a Figma or a Rebel Tech might be, maybe. It's just really hard, it's like... And it's just a pain in the ass. Anyway, this Figuart comes with clenched fist hands to punch in the face. Opened hand for, like, holding the saber, holding the sheath, and clutching hand for holding the sword. That's all its details are. I mean, seriously, you get this, and a sword. I mean, right now, if I take the sheath out, you get the whole broadsword. The broadsword has this little swivel into this sword, and it's pretty long. It's a pretty nice broadsword. I mean, it was a little, bulkier in the show, if I can recall, than, it is in the toy form. There was a little bit more bulk to it, especially when he was in human form. I mean, when he was in Garo form, he's a little bit bigger and buffer and such, and that's mostly due to the armor, and also his actual height is slightly enhanced as Garo. The figure, it has the same posability, it actually has a nice different angle of how the metal ankle works on old Figuarts. It actually has this nice little joint blocking it. And so it has 1, 2, 3 points of articulation in the foot, 2 in the knee, 1 at the upper thigh. You have the 2 in the knee here. Damn it, my finger's in the way. 2 in the thigh, 2 in the knee, a joint in the thigh, and a joint in the hip that lowers it and swivels it. Then you have the abdomen, which is quite noticeable because this does not stay attached, and you have the 1 in the arm, shoulder here, 1 in the actual bicep, then in the elbow, and in the wrist. The sword, like I said, it was, like I believe, just a little thicker here and that. I mean, I like the figure, I like how it is. I mostly like to preferably have it in the pose how I started this review as. I originally was gonna skip this figure, even though I really wanted it. I mean, it was a birthday month, so it actually worked out to me getting it, since it was my birthday present or a part of my birthday present along with the Sigorzo. Like I said, the figure has not that many accessories. Ironically, this new exclusive that's coming out is a refurbished version of this figure art here, with the same accessories, but with the, Goten saber, when he would summon the mythical horse Goten, and his broadsword would become like this giant, like, pendulum / blade, which was amazingly huge. I mean, he one time enlarged the sword so big, he actually rode it like a freaking giant skateboard, and killed a monster by using that as a skateboard, and stabbing it directly in the eye. Garo is a much more mature series in a sense, because it's a drama, and it's a tokusatsu for teenagers and such, which was aired, I think, on the MTV version of Japan, or at least MTV in in certain European countries, or in Brazil, where a lot of tokusatsu is aired, or in Mexico. Like I said, this figure art is beautiful. The way it glows gold from the nice paint job on it, to the way that, its body is sculpted. It's wonderful. I mean, some fans might bitch that the eyes are so small you don't have the actual, wolf's eye, fanged wolf eye like you see here on the box. You see that little pupil in there? You don't really get that. It's just a jade green eye, where the Sokachu Henshin armors at one time actually did have, the pupil put into it, and the SICs, I believe, also have it. God damn it. One thing about this figure art is, I never actually knew how Talon the Foot was until I saw it, and I was like, wow, that is kinda cool. I mean, there's not, like I said, there's not really much. I gotta say, for this being the first Garo figure art, there doesn't seem to be too many flaws about it. Not that many. I kinda hope there's a Zero figure art that isn't an exclusive and a regular release. I hope, I mean, I don't plan to get a Kiba figure art, or a Don figure art, but I really do hope for at least the Zero. I would enjoy that. Anyways, Garo's great. The human actor, portrayed him, I think, quite well. I think he was also in a couple of Prince of Tennis musicals. His co-star, which played Zero, was the Dragon Orphanok from Fies, and did great. I mean, also Garo was portrayed by, Watanabe. I can't remember his first name right now, but, he played Kamen Rider Gao, and was also in Kamen Rider Gaia with the same actor who plays Kogami in Kamen Rider O's. So, I mean, it's just like a love fest of tokusatsu put into this series. So, check it out. If you like the series, buy the Figuart. I implore you, because this is one hell of a figure art. It's gold painted, I should say, shines brightly, and damn, he is the whole damn show, which is Garo. And see you later, YouTube. Bye.